go to hell!
What is going on, you guys? It's Extreme here, and welcome back with another episode of Road to Max Prestige, a series I do every day at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And on the official counter, we have 8 episodes left. I think I might just start one here soon. But unofficially, should I reach 7th Prestige, this season will end that episode. Just saying. Anyways, welcome back, you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. Since we are nearing the end of this season, I have a few stories I'd like to kind of get out of the way. Some of them will matter for stories I'm telling later, and some of them, like the one I might be telling today, really don't matter at all. In any way, shape, or form. At least none that I can think of as of right now. So the story I want to tell you guys about today is of my friend May. Now, for the record, I never did anything with May. At least nothing bad. I'll explain. Trust me, I'll explain. So the situation was, back in 2001, I had to repeat my senior year of high school. I will talk about that tomorrow. Okay, I don't know if I've talked about it before, but I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. So I had to repeat my senior year, and while I was there, my brother was friends with this girl, May. And he introduced me to her, and I dug her, dude. I was like, dude, she's fucking hot. And she was very, very attractive. On top of that, on top of her being attractive, you know, fucking, for me, my dream girl's got red hair, some curves, and some big ass titties. She had all the above. Okay, so as far as I was concerned, she was my dream woman incarnate. Like, dude, fuck yes. And I didn't pursue anything the whole year. I kind of just left it alone because I knew my brother had a thing for her. Thing was, my brother had a girlfriend at the time, and yeah. So summertime comes, school's out. May comes over one day because she needs to talk to my brother about something. She had to ask him a favor. Well, I happened to be home. I was bored. So I walk up to her because my brother wasn't home, and I ask her, I'm like, hey, so just out of curiosity, would you ever want to hang out sometime? Yeah. I mean, like, go out sometime, like do something? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Okay, cool. Sweet. So we made plans for just 2 days later to go hang out, and we went to the beach, and then we went and saw a movie and stuff like that, and I'll get into that more in a minute. The thing was, I thought we were just gonna hang out because, well, she's hot and I was a fat ass, still a fat ass. So I thought, no way in hell this beautiful woman would be interested in me. Day of the meet, she asks me, you know, if this is a date, and I tell her, well, I don't know, did you want it to be a date? She looks me dead in the eyes and says, dude, I'm wearing my nice bra, showing as much cleavage as possible. I'm dressed up this way just so, you know, I can go hang out with you. For the record, she was dressed, oh my god, looking so fucking good. Like, yummy is a word I don't normally use because I think it's stupid, but she was looking yummy that day. Oh god. So, like I said, we went to the beach, and, you know, we talked, and I got to know her better, and things were going really well. We get to the movies, and while we're sitting waiting for the movie to start, you know, we got our popcorn, our drinks, all that fun shit. She and I just kind of kissed, and there was a good kiss, and kept kissing, and kind of couldn't stop kissing. Eventually, we decided to go back to my place to talk to my brother because we wanted to let him know what was going on. Also, she was ready to make us a thing. Like, she was ready to make us an item, like official, her and I. But she wanted me to tell my brother first because she knew my brother had a thing for me, and she wanted to make sure there was no issues. So we get back to my house, and needless to say, as you can probably already tell, there were issues. I get into my mom's room because I had to tell her first what was going on, because we were actually going to go back to her house, and I was going to meet her dad and, you know, get his permission to date his daughter, and go forward from there. But she was adamant, let's go talk to your brother first. Really wish we hadn't done that. So, as I'm telling my mom what's going on, what the plan is and everything, and she's all happy, she's all excited for me, you know, she liked May. Thought May was a really good woman, nice woman. And my brother overhears this. And he charges into my mom's room and tackles me to the floor. He then puts me in a headlock, which I immediately stand straight up from, pick him up, and chuck him on the other side of the room. My brother was a lot smaller back then. He tries to come after me, but at that point I just tackled him back down to the floor and put him in a headlock, and then proceeded to punch him in the head as many times as possible. My mother would tell me to stop, and on that day make me promise I would never fight with my brother over anything ever again. She wouldn't make him promise that. I really wish she had. Then again, I love Eric. He doesn't keep a promise to anybody. So I doubt he would have kept it anyway. But May overheard this, and unfortunately for me, yeah. She didn't change her mind, but she figured it would be best to hold off until either A, my brother got over shit, or B, things could be worked out better. Unfortunately, and this is the part of the story I hate to tell, May and I would just kind of stay in the friend zone, and we would never become more. May would leave San Diego at one point, and I have not seen her since roughly 2003. That was 2003, 2004 was the last time I saw her, and I haven't seen her since. Actually, I haven't spoken to her since about 2009 as well. That was the last time I spoke to her. And a part of me wonders how she's doing. You know, she had some trouble with addiction and stuff like that after everything happened. It had nothing to do with me and my brother and that whole situation, by the way. She had other things going on that fucked with her. But I always cared about her. You know, she ended up being a really good friend, and I always wanted the best for her. She would get married and then unfortunately have to get divorced because the douche was just that, a douche. But she's a good friend, and I know she's out in, I think, North Carolina now, and I think she's happy. I honestly don't know because I haven't heard from her in a really long time. But I will be telling more stories about May, specifically one that took place in the summer of 2002 that was pretty interesting. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for another one. Until next time, adios. Go in the store, get the game, and leave, and yeah, no. And considering how the economy is in the world in general right now, I don't feel comfortable walking out of a store at 12 o'clock at night with over $170 worth of merchandise in my hands. No, I'm good. I'm good. I think I'll wait, the 10, 11 hours. I'll just go pick it up in the morning when there's daylight, and it's okay if I have a knife on my person, and I can absolutely claim it was self-defense. I'm just saying, man, I don't live in the nicest of neighborhoods. It ain't that bad, but it's a little bad, so